Hello and welcome to week 7. As you can see, we're getting close to the end of our course, so it's very important that you are working on your case study and will be ready to hand it in no later than 10:05, as well as complete your enrollment demographics in the assess system. And I have given you a direct link that will take you there, as well as there will be another video giving you directions how to enter the assess system and enter your information in case you are not familiar with that. Let me also remind you that as we get close to the end of the semester, it's important that you complete all your discussion questions. They do affect your grade, so try to leave nothing undone as we reach the end. Additionally, should you have questions about your case study or the demographics, you all know how to contact me, so please do. So for this week, let's take a look at our to-do list. You're reading Chapter 7, which deals with fluency, assessment, interpretation, teaching, and intervention strategies. I've prepared a number of websites for you and materials that I think will be helpful to you. The area down here that says review, these are really resources for you that you might want to save that may be useful to you later as you continue your education and your goals of perhaps becoming a reading coach. So the first website deals with fluency, and this should look familiar by now. We're taking you to Reading Rockets, and they have a wonderful section, as you can see under Reading 101, on fluency. So we've got our definition of fluency, and we've got a featured video. So the videos this week are embedded here rather than being separate. You also have information on fluency for teachers, for parents, additional guides, additional research, classroom strategies, and additional information on the bottom. So this is a wonderful, wonderful resource. I can think of none better than this. So hopefully you will review it, bookmark it, and remember that it is there for you. The next site are additional strategies for developing fluency in case that didn't give you enough. And this one is from Scholastic, and you probably are familiar with that. And they give you just a few little ideas to model it, to do repeated readings, to promote phrased reading, to enlist tutors to help out, and perhaps to try a reader's theater in class. And they give you some suggestions for finding material for reader's theater, which is a fun thing to do with your students. The next item on our list are additional strategies. So that one comes from a source I've given you before too, readingresource.net. And you can see it says Reading Fluency Strategies, and they tell you what the strategies are. There is a little sample in a video, and you can download some materials as well, and you can follow the link to the Reading Fluency's activities page. So again, an excellent place for free, useful material. I've also given you something that's a little bit longer on reading fluency, and it is in a PDF file. You can see it is 13 pages, but I thought it's a very good resource for you to have. And it's about assessment and instruction. What is it? Why do we do it? How do we do it? And again, it reinforces the importance of fluency, the concept of automaticity, the link between reading rate and good comprehension, And you can see this comes from the reading teacher, and although it is dated, it is still very accurate and up to date because these things do not change. So they tell us how to assess fluency, different resources, and again, some instructional methods to use. So again, I think this is something you might want to save as a resource going forward. Now, the next 3 items are also things I think that you might use as a resource. This you could share with students and other teachers. It's how to study. And you've got study articles, study tips, teaching tips, self-assessments. And it's just a nice place where lots of good things have been compiled for you. Next is another PDF file on academic literacy, and this is quite long, as you can see. So again, this is a resource, but there's lots of good information in here. This has been prepared for the Center on Instruction in cooperation with the Reading Research Center at Florida State University. So you can look at the table of contents, see what might be useful to you at this point, or know that this is here for you going forward should you need something of this nature. And finally, more resources, making family and community connections. And this just gives us link to articles, books, websites, so you can see how this is being done elsewhere. Some research projects, and some videos that they give you links to. So lots of materials, lots of resources. I hope that that will be helpful to you. Remember, our assignments are due. So you will review the case study. Notice that I've put lots of materials for you to help you if you need additional materials on doing these assessments. And then, of course, you need to do your enrollment demographics. I made that due a little later in case you needed the time, but the sooner you do that, the better, actually. And I will post the video instructions for this as well, although it's very, very well spelled out right here. Well, I wish you luck this week in getting everything completed, and I hope that this is an enlightening experience for you and not too overwhelming. Thanks, and look forward to seeing your work.